Hello! Last time we learned what the production manager does to manage production. Now we move on to operations planning, because we use operation management for production stages in Workshop 2. Aside from operation planning, we're going to check out what the local scheduler does to analyze whether it's reasonable to buy one more unit of equipment for production. Before you start planning, you need to pass the production stages for execution. To do this, go to Manufacturing, enter Shop Management, Order Queue Management, select your production orders, and click Actions, Pass Stages for Execution. As you can see, the production stages now have the status generated. Okay, let's now check out the planning dashboard. Go to Manufacturing, Shop Management, Operation Planning. Set department to Workshop 2. You can also choose the schedule timescale here. You have 3 options available: day, week, and month. Click Calculate. When creating a schedule, don't forget to specify the calculation parameters. Planning time point, a starting point for allocation of operations. Select Custom Date and specify tomorrow's date. Planning horizon, a time period used to plan operations starting from the planning time point. Set it to 30 days, because we plan operations for a 1-month period. Standard time to register execution, a period of time you have for marking an operation as started or completed. Set it to 1 day. Remember, if you don't mark the operation as completed within this time, the operation will be automatically marked as invalid to be rescheduled. Planning models. Here you can specify a planning model and a planning scenario to use for schedule calculation using reserve work center coins. Let's leave this field blank for now. Great! We created our schedule. It includes all 3 work centers. The order will be completed on time. Now it's time to add planning models. Create 3 models: Lean Production, Quick Release, and Standard. Let's take a closer look at the model settings. Pay attention to optimization criteria and load method. The optimization criteria is the ratio between the production time and cost. You can adjust the slider to choose faster production at high cost or cheaper production that takes more time. If you set it to minimize release date, the estimated production cost will be based on the standard hourly cost of work and readjustment configured for work centers. The load method defines how the workload is distributed between similar work centers. Let's first have a look at the maximized load of equipment unit method. When several work centers of the same type are available, choosing this method means that one of them gets as much load as possible, while the others get no load until the first one is fully loaded. Load equipment evenly. This method distributes a load evenly between all available work centers of the same type. This means uniform workload. We'll use the following settings for lean production. Set optimization criteria to minimize the timetable cost. Set load method to maximize load of equipment unit. And for quick release, set optimization criteria to minimize release date. Set load method to load equipment evenly. When the models are ready, select them. Now the standard model. Set the optimization criteria slider to the middle. Set load method to maximize load of equipment unit. All that remains before you can create a schedule is define the work rates. To do this, go to Manufacturing, Work Centers. Open 3D Printer 1. Set rate work to 6 and rate changeover to 1. Now for 3D printer 2, set rate work to 8 and rate changeover to 1. Okay, the work rates are set. Now go back to the Operation Planning tab and click Calculate the Production Timetable. As you can see, the lean production model will take more time because it only uses 3D printer 1. Now let's see how our schedule changes if we purchase additional equipment. To do this, we need to create and select a planning scenario in the standard planning model, and then specify planning conditions in the scenario. Let's now create a scenario. Name it as Equipment Increase. In Work Centers tab, go to Expand Equipment Fleet and click Add. Select Work Center kind 3D printers. Quantity 1. Substitute 3D printer 1. Work Schedules tab is useful when you want to set a work schedule for the scenario. We don't, so let's leave this tab blank for now. Click OK. Go back and click Calculate the Production Timetable to calculate our schedule once more. Okay, here is the new schedule. As you can see, purchasing additional equipment doesn't make the manufacturing process any faster, because 3D printer 2 is not in use at all. This means we don't need to buy the equipment. Let's now generate a schedule without planning models and save it by clicking Write. The schedule offers the most accurate information about the production status. Now go to Manufacturing, Manufacturing Reports, Schedule of Production by Orders. Define a period. Select Display Stages and Display Products. Click Run Report. This report compares the planned and actual fulfillment of the production schedule. Okay, today we prepared a schedule. Great job! Next time we're going to study the product manufacturing.